welcome back to Tweens on the Go Part 2. So this is the second craft in our Tweens on the Go summer series. I hope you were able to make your pipe cleaner dragon. Hopefully. I hope you had fun with that. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Captain Underpants craft stick bookmark. Look, he's flying to you. Yes, so we're gonna make this today. It's very easy, so this video is gonna go super quick. And make sure you stay tuned at the end because once we've built this together, I'm gonna give you the secret code for our summer reading program. If you're like, what is the secret code? I've never heard of this before. You gotta wait till the end. All right, so if you picked up your tween kit, we're gonna go over what's inside your tween kit for this week. As always, you have your instructions. So if you don't want to watch me tell you how to make it, you can just follow along with the instructions. But there's a catch this week. You kind of have to watch me show you because you want that secret code, don't you? And then we have a piece of red felt. This is going to be for his red cape. You already have a pre-painted craft stick. You're welcome. I painted these. It took a very long time. And the template that has the shape of the cape, the underpants, because it is Captain Underpants, and his very, very large smile. So we're going to get started. Okay, so I already pre-cut out some of my shapes, which I forgot to mention earlier. In order to do that, you're going to need some scissors. So really quick, supplies you're going to need on your own that are obviously not in the kit. You will need scissors to cut out the template. You will need a black marker of some kind. I use two, but you can have just one, and then glue for the cape. So I'm going to show you the easiest way, in my opinion, of how to cut your cape. So in this case, if you want to go this route, then you will need tape, because you want to make sure it doesn't move around on your red felt, so that it's like nice and secure. And then basically I start at the top, and then I'm going to show you a trick at the bottom, because you don't have to follow the template exactly. And I'm going to show you why in a bit after I cut out the main shape. So you have to listen to my boring voice as I cut this. I'm so sorry. Okay, so after you have the basic shape down, you can remove the template part, and all the template is not needed after you have the basic shape of the cape. Let me trim that because it's going to bother me. Okay, so the easiest way, because you don't have to follow along exactly with the template at the bottom, so what you're going to do is you're just going to cut up and then down. And then just repeat that process. So you're kind of cutting like little triangles at the bottom. And that's going to be the fringe of his cape. That's honestly the easiest way to do it. Even if you don't need the template, that's fine too. It's just if you need a little extra help, it is there. Make sure you save your scrap, because you are going to also need to cut out a thin strip, because that's what's going to keep the cape in place. I always, for good measure, cut more than I need. It's better than to cut long and then cut short and then you have to cut twice. So don't do that. It's always better to just have to go back and make it shorter, because once it's shorter, you can't undo that. Okay, so now that everything's cut out, we can start assembling our craft stick. So that's when your handy glue comes in. I highly recommend gluing the pieces down and then putting in the details of the eyes and the nose and the chest later, because then you're kind of not going to know where to place it. So actually, this is where you can get a little creative too. So for instance, like the one earlier, I added detail onto the cape because that's how his cape looks in the actual books. You don't have to do that though. That's like an extra step. So, easiest way to assemble this. You're going to put your craft stick where you think it looks the best on the felt. So right about there. Don't forget though, you're going to add these pieces and details in too. So you're not going to want to make it too up high or too low because then you're not going to have room. Then you are going to just be very, very gentle with your glue. You don't want a huge mess, and trust me, you will have a huge mess, and a lot of glue isn't needed. So my strip is extra long. I'm going to let it dry as I glue everything else, and then I'm going to go back and trim later. Captain Underpants needs his underpants, obviously. And if you don't want to use the template pieces, that's fine too. You can go in and draw them in if you prefer that. I just think gluing the pieces on is easier, but it's your craft stick, so as always, do whatever you think is best for you and whatever you think looks good. So I'm going to put this out right there. Okay, so now we've used the template pieces. His eyes are super easy. They're just 2 straight lines. That's typically how he's drawn, but you can be as creative as possible. If you want to give Captain Underpants glasses, I mean, go for it. The nose is the tricky part, so what I would recommend doing is starting in and then going out. So we're going to start in and then go out. So it's kind of like a curly C, if that makes sense. I'm going to make sure this is dry. And then he is shirtless, obviously, because he's Captain Underpants. He just has a cape and underwear. So you can go in and add a little belly button if you want. I'll add a little belly button and his chest. And then you're set. And now I'm going to check to see if my felt is dry. And it is. So now I can cut off the strip from earlier. Oh, it is not. Shoot. Okay, and then like I said, so this one was the one that I showed you earlier. So if you want, you can add detail to the cape. If you don't want to, you don't have to. You can just leave him as the red cape, but he's all done. And that's it for this week. Again, super easy craft to do, but also feel free to use your imagination. It is your craft at the end of the day, so if you want to give Captain Underpants like a 6-pack or glasses or like some hair, that's fine. It's your craft. Do whatever you want to do. But if you do have any creative things that you've added to your craft, like, please let me know. I would love to see it. And then, are you ready for the secret code? Probably, because you've only stuck around this long to see it. Okay, so this week the secret code that you're going to enter is, what do you think it is? It's Captain Underpants. It's literally how it is spelled in the book. All caps, one word. It is Captain Underpants. No space. So CaptainUnderpants. One word, all caps. Make sure you put that secret code into your account for the summer reading program so you can get extra points, and also a raffle entry into the summer reading program grand prize. It's really cool, I promise. And so that's it for this week, and then I hope to see you again next week, because next week we're going to show you how to make your very own Greek pottery, because next week is Rick Riordan week, like Percy Jackson and all that fun stuff. So stay tuned for that, and I hope to see you guys soon so you can pick up more supplies from us. Okay, bye.